curriculum, which is in basically production planning stages of, in fact, I have to talk to him over the course of this weekend about planning when he's actually going to come out and start filming for the very first batch of stuff for this documentary, and that's in the works. And of course, the new thing, right? The big thing. My white cat has returned back to my streams.
This guy's wild.
Well, for the first time, this last Wednesday night in over 5 years, right? So, of course, everyone is abuzz about everything, okay? Everything. And, oh, my God, there's so much interesting new stuff going on. I agree. It's very hectic, and to be honest with you, it's hard to keep up with all of it. It's like, so I'm working on this, but then I forgot that I still have to do this, so I'm working on this over here, and then there's this new thing, and then, oh, there's something with the documentary over here, so I got to answer this, and then, wait a minute, I still got to do my normal daily stuff, so I got to pay bills over here, and I got to do a regular stream over here, and I got to do that. In fact, this morning, I was just turning on the stream, I'm like, where's the stream? I forgot to set it up. On Wednesday night, you know, every night when I finish work, I always set up the next streams for the next day. In this case, it would have been for Friday, because yesterday was my day off. I forgot, you know, I have so much going on with that very, very awesome and fun Wednesday night family hangout stream that we did. I totally forgot to set up the new stuff for today. That's on me. This is something that I have to get used to. I have so much going on right now, and I basically need to get into a routine where I remember all of this stuff that I got to work on and not let anything fall through the cracks, and I did, and I apologize for that, because some people this morning were like, Phil always has his stream set up, and we sit and wait and talk before he turns it on. Where was the stream? That's on me. I totally, you know, absent-minded after being in here, you know, extra, because you got to remember, when my streams go offline, that's not the end of what I'm doing. There was still uploading, setting up new stuff, and then I had to work on the throwback stuff and all this other stuff. And then it was my day off, so I had to prepare for that, and it's like all that stuff, and I'm forgetting stuff.
It's life. I don't use auto pay on a bunch of bills. The good news is, that's just me.
I think everything right now is going pretty darn well. All right, and in fact, as you say, where do you start? You start at the beginning, and we have so much to talk about today. That here's what I would like to do,
bro.
I would like to get one possibly negative thing out of the way, because literally everything else.
Hold on, before we get to the good shit, fucking Noel, if you know Noel. Our best friend Noel, our best friend that likes to go on artistic spurg outs about our community and Humphrey, bro. He sat here and buried the DSP thread on Kiwi Farms. I don't feel that bad for him, dude. The Kiwi Farms fucking DSP people are probably like the most sheltered, gay, autistic fucking guys in the community. So I don't feel bad for him. But like, for posterity's purposes, dude, all that history that people want to find, now it's like harder to fucking find. But I don't really feel bad for the Kiwi Farm users. They're actually like cocksuckers.
Also, I think
bro.
I'm going to talk about
it's
on
funny.
today's podcast.
I'm kind of laughing. They're all like, oh, where
I would just like to get
Kiwi
one thing
Farm thread, bro. Go to fucking Reddit.
Here,
make your own content.
See this members total?
Why do you need a safe space to talk about Phil, dude?
1,100 members on DSP Gaming. Yes, this is the highest we've ever had. Now, for the record, we actually hit 1170 the other day. We were at 1,170 on Wednesday, okay?
Yeah, fuck you, Noel. Fuck you, Noel.
I was like, wow, it's amazing. And people were like, well, did you unlock a new emote slot yet? No, we had to hit 1,200 to unlock the new emote slot, and we didn't get it. We got to 1170,
on the internet.
And then the stream ended. So, like, okay, so that's where we were.
They don't even really talk about Phil on there anymore, and that was pissing Noel off. Like the A-log thread, where if I banned someone, dude, they would just run to Kiwi Farms and cry about me. Or if Duty did something, they'd cry and complain about him. Like, that shit gets on people's fucking nerves, and you actually look like a fucking gay little crybaby, dude. Like, oh, he's just like Phil. Oh, he's just like Phil. Did you see what this detractor did? Bro, and y'all don't even be focusing on the actual problem people in this fucking community.
Now,
so there's some reasons why, yeah, good, go ahead, Noel, fucking bury that bitch.
I have absolutely no idea.
They don't even be talking about shit on there sometimes,
Look at that. We lost like 70 members, okay? That means that a big member bomb from December expired. It's fine. There were a bunch of member bombs in December. They're going to continue to expire over the month.
So I feel bad, but I don't.
So,
whatever.
If you'd like to support the channel today, a great way to do it might be to become a member or gift some memberships. If we get to 1,200 members at any point, we unlock a new emote slot. And And I actually have a few new emotes that we could possibly use. Someone had actually made me a couple of Street Fighter related emotes. Me dressed
But
up as
it is
Ryu
funny
and Ken.
to see
Remember
Noel
how I did that
stirred
last
the
year?
fuck out.
So two heads of mine looking like Ryu
Like
or
Noel
Ken that
make
are
fun
kind
of
silly that we
me.
could use.
He'll
And
make
those could
fun
just
of a
be
lot of
placeholders
us,
until
bro,
we
in
figure
this
out a better
community.
emote to use. Because remember I
It's
said
fun to
once you
see
unlock a
him
new emote
fucking
slot
get
on
made
YouTube,
fun of.
you
For
basically
once,
need to
dude.
have an
Shit's
emote in
awesome.
there so that you have that slot.
Because he is a stupid
Anyway,
little autistic retard,
so
bro.
the
And he
good
don't
news
be getting
is,
what he fucking
right?
dishes out. I do.
Highest
A lot of us do.
number of
Not
members we've
Noel.
ever had on the channel.
Fuck him, dude. He's about to
Positivity
get
and
slapped
support
the
are
fuck
great right
around.
now, right? I mean, let's be honest. Things have been going really good on the channel recently. I think you guys are enjoying all of the positive change, all of the new things in 2024 so far. This month so far, we're only 12 days into 2024, and everything's going great, right? But there is a possibility of something negative, and it's really eating away at me. This is what's
Yo,
up.
John, thanks for
So
$3.99.
here's the thing: I don't actually know how gifted memberships work on YouTube when it comes to like revenue recognition. What does that mean? It means,
What?
let's say for example, you were to gift me 10 memberships today. Thank you, right, for that if you did.
No, what? Wait, what?
I don't know when I actually see the benefit from that.
What?
If someone were to just buy a membership right now, within a day or two, I should technically see that like in my revenue dashboard on my channel.
That's
should
how it
count,
works.
And it should say, okay, here's what you made this month and what to expect when you get paid by YouTube next month. Well,
There's a scam.
as you know, earlier this
I smell
week,
a scam.
on the 7th, I received 200 gifted memberships from Nikita. Whoever that is, because that's not a regular. That's not someone who talks in the chat.
Whoever that is. Whoever that is. Like, bro, that's how you know Phil's lying. He knows who it is, and he knows it's OIC. Whoever it is, who talks like that? You know, like, yeah, Nikita came here, gave us 200 memberships. That was really fucking cool of them. They were a new channel member, too. So, you know, that was cool. And then go into your fucking complaints, Phil. But go, whoever it is fucking weird.
200 memberships on the community. You guys got them. As you can see, we still have them. They still count, right? You all have them. The next day on the 8th, another 200 gifted memberships dropped. Like, whoa, same thing from this Nikita person. And we're all so grateful and happy. It's such an awesome, positive feeling, right? And then a day passed, and then on the 10th, so this was back on Wednesday, during my daytime stream, another 100 memberships dropped, and this time it was by someone whose account was named Duty. Now, immediately this caused drama. Why? Because one of my detractors slash restreamers slash hate watchers slash internet stalkers.
Hey, Phil, hey. I love my guy Duty, but don't call him no restreamer. That's my drug corner, bro. That's where I fucking sell salt. Some of us, Duty, he on the clip channel corner, bro. That's where he sells his salt, bro. Alright? Don't be fucking getting the streets confused out here, boy. Shit.
Is like Duty streams or something like that.
I ain't gonna
And
let Duty
people
step
were like,
on my
"Oh, was it
restreaming
them?"
racket
Yes,
out
it was.
here.
So thank you so much to Duty Streams for giving me 100 memberships. No, I don't think it was them. You know, it's a stupid association. But I mean, you could definitely
This
say,
is fucking great.
gee, isn't that kind of weird that this particular person is using that name and then gifting 100 memberships to your community? Yeah, it is weird. And again, we looked at the account. The account has existed for 3 years.
Max,
it's not
I
like a
still
brand
want to
new dummy
fight
account
Pop
made on
in
YouTube.
Street Fighter.
Who knows
dude.
why an account named Duty, all of a sudden, they've never spoken in the chat, and they're dropping 100 memberships on the channel, right? Now, obviously, I don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm happy for this. And by the way, if you guys haven't noticed, all of you have kept these gifted memberships. You have them all, so it looks like they've stuck, right? Except, you know, I'm checking every day on YouTube. It's now been 5 business days since I received that first batch of gifted memberships.
Duty? No, I'm telling you, Duty just sat here, got goosebumps. He's sweating right now. Right now, Duty's sitting here watching this shit just like us, and he's sweating. He has a cold sweat, bro. Like, bro, Duty's like, bro, I'm about to make 50 fucking bucks. Fuck you, Phil.
Remember the 7th I said? They still haven't counted them towards my revenue on the channel.
Shit.
It's as if they don't exist. Now, what does that mean?
That shit gets Duty pumped.
Does that mean that YouTube is skeptical about a large amount of gifted memberships? By the way, I just kicked the camera. Sorry about that. Does that mean YouTube's skeptical and doesn't want to count them because they're worried that maybe, it was a fraudulent thing. I don't know. See, here's the thing with me. I don't track this stuff. I just, you just let it ride,
he does.
and then whatever you get, and whatever you
Bro, he does. He does track this shit. He just does, bro. He fucking does. Alright? And I've been there. Phil, almost all your detractors, if they're monetized, we've all been there. We don't sit here and fucking talk about it because no one cares, Phil. Like, yeah, people will give me a super chat and then they'll fucking take this shit back sometimes, bro. It is what it is. It's the fucking game, bro.
know, right?
Get
and
with
in
it,
general,
Phil.
the
Shut the
estimate
fuck
that YouTube
up.
gives you of your revenue for the
Be
month
grateful
is
for
usually
what
correct.
you get. You
And
already get so much. You gotta complain
what
about
ends up happening a lot
so
is when
little
they do
getting
their final
took from you.
month-end estimates of your income. Sometimes your income will actually shoot up because there's things in there that weren't factored in properly over the month. That's happened where it says, "Oh, you're gonna make this much, okay," and then I actually get paid, and I'm like, "Oh, it's actually more than what they had said I was gonna get," and that's kind of a good thing. It's a little bonus or whatever, right? So.
Right.
That's the thing, like, you guys have
My
the
PC has been
membership,
acting real
right?
strange lately.
Oh, by the way, I have to move the pop-ups. I'm very glad. Thank you very much to Eva Cowboy Fan 1996 for
Oh,
doing
I
that.
chose blue.
So
What
I
the
gotta remember,
fuck?
I gotta move this back down to the bottom right now after our special stream on Wednesday night.
Oh,
Good
excuse me.
reminder there. So yeah, like, you guys kept the memberships. It's not like YouTube said, "Oh, well, we're skeptical, so we're taking them away" or anything. You guys still have
Oh, I
them.
have
That's
a
good.
really
And you know
bad
what? I'm happy
migraine, dude.
that even if this is some kind of a weird, big fraud campaign against me, at least you guys are keeping the memberships and keeping all the benefits. I'm happy for that. I'd rather have you keep them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But, I have to be skeptical. Guys have to remember something. I've had so many malicious, fraudulent, even criminal things happen to me over the years.
Criminal.
Remember years ago, someone was coming in with insane amounts of fake tips that were from actual stolen credit cards they bought off the black market.
You mean
So
garish?
they would come in and do these tip bombs, and the next thing you know, they weren't real. And then I had to basically undo them and uncount them. And, it's a big mess. It's a big thing. There's all kinds of stuff like that
Black
over the years
market.
that have happened.
This guy really said, we're buying credit cards off the black market, guys. Giving Phil big tips. That's crazy.
Chargebacks and stuff. So, yeah, when
doing
I
criminal teams
get a
out
big
here,
thing
bro.
of positivity like that, like these member bombs, I do have to kind of be skeptical. It's kind of the better thing to do is to err on the side of caution rather than just say, yeah, I'm just going to get it no matter what. So I'm looking, I'm like, dude, it's been almost a week.
I'm looking,
and still YouTube's not counting these members.
I don't check it, but I've been looking and looking and looking. It's been 5 days. But he's literally just said he doesn't check his fucking money on that shit, bro. Okay, fucking Phil, bro.
What is going on with that? All right, so I don't know. And
sorry,
I actually
I'm using
don't
my
even know
shitty
if
browser.
will even
Google
confirm or
Chrome's
deny these
being
memberships
a bitch today.
by the end of the month. I mean, we still have like 2.
I'll do
weeks
better
left in the
tonight.
I don't know how YouTube does it.
I had to reset
The only
my
thing I could
computer.
do is
I
at
don't feel
some
like
point,
doing
if
it.
it's still like, let's say I wait another week and it's still not showing up, maybe I could try to contact YouTube Help. Like they have a chat for partners and say, can you take a look at this and let me know
thanks,
what's going
Arkham.
on?
I really
But the last time I tried to
appreciate that,
contact them for help, they don't help at all. It's just someone sitting there in like a call center on a computer going through a checklist of answers, and they don't understand the answers themselves. They have no like self-consciousness of what they're talking about. They're just typing answers off of a sheet that they're told to answer from. They don't know anything.
Cool
Okay,
Beans
so
Brave.
it might
I
be
haven't heard
completely
of
worthless.
Brave.
I don't know. I mean, if anything,
I know, like,
if at least I could talk to them and be like, hey,
but
what's the
even that looks
maximum
like it's
amount of time I need to wait
CPU
to confirm I'm actually
intensive.
going to get, something positive from a gifted membership, or that you guys might reverse it or whatever. I don't know. It's weird that they're keeping them all in limbo like that. Because think about it. 500
Maybe
plus gifted
since
memberships in limbo.
okay,
That's a
I don't
lot.
know.
Sorry,
I don't know
keep
anything
pausing,
about
Phil.
this.
You guys know I just do that sometimes.
I
We'll
don't.
catch
Hold
up
on.
after this rant.
Hold on.
But
Hold on. I don't know anything about what he's talking about. But if you've had major fraud on your account before and you're getting high levels of donations, like before when you received high levels of donations, right? But they turned out to be fraudulent, maybe they have an extended wait period, like a 10-day wait period, so they can check and see if they're valid donations. I'm just spitballing here because I don't know.
Yeah, dude, cool beans. Play Street Fighter with us, bro. Tonight, I always have to announce it. I feel like I do. But every time Phil plays it, I pretty much stream myself playing Street Fighter. Right now, I'm trying to get the plat, bro. I'm gold 4 with my Jamie, and it's a rough road. Like, as soon as I got the gold 4, I'm fucking struggling, dude. But that's like my overarching goal for my gameplay, at least. If I could get the platinum 1, cool. You know? So, I'm trying to do that. I'm gonna play some casual, and then, like always, I open a custom room where all the homies could join and fight each other. And I know some of y'all fucking hate me in this fucking community too. So if there's someone that just wants to hop in, kick my fucking ass and leave, and they do it too. It's funny as hell. Hop in, kick my ass, leave. Cool. You know what I mean? Have a good night.
That's a ton of income.
But that's what we're doing
That could help me a lot.
On the restream.
Think about that. I mean, that's a ton. That's super helpful if that actually counts towards the channel. That could help so much.
All right, I'll try not to pause so much
I
after
hope
that.
they're
I
real.
apologize.
I hope they count. I'm glad you guys got them and are still reaping the benefits of them. But if I don't get them, yeah, that really stinks. Okay? So that's the only real negative thing that I really have to talk about right now. All right? And I want to get that out of the way because we have so much good positive stuff to focus on today's show. I'd rather get that out of the way. Obviously, I'll let you know what happens if and when I get information. I don't know when I'll get information. I might never get information. I might not know till I get paid by YouTube in a month. All right? That really sucks. So, it is what it is, but let's at least be happy for the fact that the channel is at a record high. I mean, 1170 is the record. Hell, being over 1100 is crazy, right?
Why does he have to talk about this shit? I have all these issues with money on YouTube, but let's be thankful I still have a lot of money. Like, Phil, shut the fuck up, bro. Sometimes I want to slap the shit out of you, dude. Let me talk about money like this.
All right, now,
completely oblivious,
let's do this.
man.
Let's talk about all this crazy stuff going on.
It's
all right?
weird. It's actually weird.
Yes, let's address the biggest thing. My wife, Kat, returned to my content for the first...
Let's get negative! Sorry. Let's get fucking negative, niggas! Yeah! Let's go!
Over 5 years back on Wednesday night. That was what the secret late night mystery stream was. Okay? No one guessed it. A lot of people had a little hint here or there. No one guessed that's what it was going to be. I think it has been so long since she's been in my content, no one was expecting that, right? It was just like, holy crap, I can't believe it. So, for those who weren't here, it was 2 hours.
Guys, put that all over the internet. I'm not even bullshitting. Clip my restream, clip Phil, but throw that on Twitter, Reddit, everywhere. He said that. And the biggest thing, my wife. He said that today, guys, okay? And Phil needs to see that he's stupid, uncharismatic. I'm going to be generous, and I know Phil probably didn't mean, oh, yeah, my big fat wife, right? But still, it's like...
Of course he did!
It's weird that he said
those
it
are
like
his
that.
choice of words, yeah.
Don't let him get away with that, guys, alright?
And basically, all we did is we just sat here and we talked with you guys for 2 hours. And we fielded questions. And by the way, guys, thank you so much. What a crazy supportive night, which again, we didn't have goals set up on the stream. It wasn't like, oh, let's raise this, let's do that. We had nothing. It was just, let's just hang out with everyone and see what happens. And people were incredibly
I'm going to clip that and put it on my channel as a video,
that was a record
bro.
high late night stream for support. Probably the best late night stream I've had.
2-minute throwaway.
Right? Like, it was crazy.
I'm surprised they didn't switch out to Napa, dude.
We were very happy about that.
I just beat the shit out of TN.
So thank you for
that,
guys.
I want to bring in
now,
Frieza first.
Basically, here's how it went. All right, you guys can watch. Go ahead, watch back. The 2 hours are live. And the cool thing was, Jasper was in here too. Like, we had no idea. if Jasper
That was the coolest thing.
was going
Jasper
to join
is
us
here,
for that
guys.
stream or not. Because Jasper joins me.
Jasper is here. You guys got to see my whole family all in one room. Wasn't that amazing, guys? Phil wasn't lying. Like, that's the vibe of, I wasn't lying, guys. I have a family. I had my wife, and Jasper was there. Fuck you, Phil.
When I'm on stream,
You're two personal,
and I have the door
living,
open or
breathing
whatever,
props,
we didn't know.
bro.
Now, here's the thing. We've told
That's
you guys
all
the
they
time,
are.
Jasper is a very social cat, right? He will always want to be in the thick of things. So the fact that both myself and Kat were in here on Wednesday, of course he wanted to be in here. He was jumping on the chair. He was jumping on Kat and me. He was on the floor. He was doing all kinds of fun stuff, which was neat. The only thing is, like, he wasn't used to it. So I guess when he was jumping on Kat's lap, he was sinking his claws in, so she couldn't really, like, keep him on her lap. When he's here on my lap, usually, I let him just sit on my lap and I pet him and stuff on stream because he's more relaxed in that case because he's used to that. So
bro,
it was still nice, right? It was nice to have the whole family
claws?
together because it's literally what it was. It was a family night stream. Myself, my wife, and our pet Jasper
I'm just
all
curious.
together.
Is it bad?
Being here on stream, hanging out with all of you.
Chilling.
It was a nice feeling. It really was. And
Chilling.
first and foremost,
Shilling the fucking Family Guy image, bro. This fucking guy.
the mods were out in full force, and they locked it down.
Oh,
and made
hell
sure there was
yeah.
no excessive nonsense. You can't 100% foolproof anything on the internet. But man, they did a great job.
Yeah, Phil, you can't shut my channel down, baby boy. And I dare you to. Dude, if Phil tries to slide on my cat videos, dog, I will tear the whole fucking complex down with my whole bare hand.
Of course, idiots immediately tried to come out and be
I will
disgusting,
tear his
and
channel
they shut it
apart
down,
with my
and
bare
it was really
fucking
well done.
hands, bro.
I'll tell you this.
I
way
reveal
better
my
than our
name,
experience
my
when we were back on
address.
Twitch
I don't
5
give a
years
fuck.
ago.
I'm gonna
We tried to
tear
do
him
the
a
same
new
thing, and
one,
Twitch,
dude.
You just get so many idiots coming
So,
in. You
Phil,
can't
that's
stop
for
them,
you.
And it just becomes a cesspool.
I made a
right?
lot
Here
of
on
fun of
YouTube,
your fucking
You have a
wife.
semblance of control, right? You can actually stop that nonsense. And the moderators being here were doing a great job. And it worked out really well in that regard. Now, here's the thing, okay? Basically,
I have a
we had a
feeling
ton
he's
of fun
gonna
for
try
2
to
hours.
slide on
We
our
didn't know
channels,
what
bro.
people were gonna ask. We didn't really care, but at the same time, when you say stuff up front, like, "Hey guys, this is not about the documentary at all. Don't ask questions about the documentary because we're not going to talk about it, and this has no involvement."
Even though it was about the documentary.
And then all of a sudden,
It literally
what about the
was,
documentary?
dude.
She could be in the documentary. What about the documentary? Documentary's like,
Answer the
we said it
questions
up
people
front for a
want
reason,
answered,
and we
dipshit.
get it. People joined like midway, but some people just don't get it. If you spam the chat for
Some people just don't get it. Fuck you, Phil. We actually have functioning heads, most of us, Phil.
Unlike
There's no
him.
fucking reason that you had Kat on stream other than to get ahead of the documentary. To just reveal what she looks like, to soften the blow for when she's on the documentary. So it doesn't just, like, kill it for you. And I get it. It's a smart move. Mike told you to do it. He coached you two to do it, bro. Alright? Big ups, Mike Klum. You're fucking smart as shit. I can't call you a deadhead because I don't think you are. You're one of those smart whites. He's one of those sneaky smart whites, bro. You gotta be careful around him. He'll fuck you up out of your
times
face.
the same
Fucking
question,
Phil
we're
up
still not
right
answering it.
now.
There's probably a reason. That wasn't the only case. There was probably like 10 different people who were spamming the chat with the same question over and over. It's like, how did you not get the hint the first 9 times that I ignored your question that I'm not going to answer it, right? Because of course you get people who are nice. You know, what's your favorite food to make for the family, right? What's your favorite game last
I
year? Those
love
are
to
great
make
questions.
garlic.
Now, hey, what specific brand
I love to make
of
it?
something are you wearing or
garlic
doing,
bread,
and how much money do you
spaghetti,
spend on it, and this and that. And it's
oh
like,
man,
what?
that's
Why would you
my
ask
favorite
that?
because
You know,
that's
it's
what
like
my grandma
prying
would make me.
questions into private
Garlic
stuff,
bread and spaghetti, but
even to,
I
like,
like
'cause
to
here's the
make
thing, you know that
like
people always try
garlic
to turn
bread
stuff into
bowl,
something it's
Yeah,
not.
and you
Mac.
put the
So
spaghetti
imagine if,
in
like,
the
Mike
garlic
is playing
bread
the
bowl.
long
I
game,
tell you
bro.
exactly how much money I spent.
He doesn't
on
give
But you
a
put the
fuck.
sauce
Alright.
on the
Next thing you know,
bottom.
So, get this through your guys' head. Mike is not a detractor. He doesn't give a fuck, really, about what Phil did and what he does and how it makes you feel or how it makes me feel, bro. Like, if anything, Mike, if anything, he's just fascinated in these people and he has the means to sit here and produce content on these people the way he wants to do it. And I am okay with that. But Mike, he's being kind of professional about this shit. More professional than Craig. Remember last year? Me too. I was fucking being a dumbass monkey, calling Stuttering Craig a retard, and this, that, and the other, and saying the interview was gonna be a flop. And I was wrong, and I gave Craig $5 fucking bucks. I was like, hey, Craig, you know, you made me eat my words, here's $5. I actually said that in my super chat to him, and that's all the money I gave him. But Mike, he's giving Boogie money, Phil money. That's probably to get their attention, right? And he probably emails them or you know, DMs them somehow, and that's how he touches base. And I don't know Mike's life. I don't know, you know, the content he consumes on a personal level, but he's doing this professionally. He just wants the bag, bro. He wants to make the content and get the bag, and he'll do what he needs to do. And Mike has the money to sit here and give Phil $50. $50 is like fucking $5 to him, you know? And if the end result is actually a piece of quality content, and he's actually interacting with Phil and these lolcows and getting shit out of them,
I hit down 3 instead of
it isn't a super
quarter
chat going,
circle
oh,
3.
Phil, you're a retard.
No, that was
I
fucked it
Phil,
up.
your wife's fat. Here's $10. Like, no, bro. This shit is fucking more calculated than a LARPer or your average fucking dent in the fucking vortex or some shit, bro. You know, like, this is a motherfucker on his P's and Q's and shit,
micromanaging.
Dude.
Well, you see, Phil made this much money on a stream, and he spent this much on a shirt, and I know that sounds insane.
Yo,
but
Phil's super easy to manipulate.
I mean, we're not going to be answering ultra-specific, nonsensical
That's why
questions
Mike
like
sits
that
here and glazes
the first
him,
time
bro.
someone's appearing on stream in 5 years.
You know, and he's sitting here being very nice.
Questions.
Because think about it. Human beings are animals. We are animals. Yeah, we're the smartest animals, right? We're the most cracked. Bro, I don't know how, but we got like the big brain DLC during evolution and shit, right? But we're still fucking animals. We have base instincts and, you know, fucking rituals and habits and stuff. Even mentally ill narcissists like Phil can be manipulated. But for you to manipulate a narcissist, you have to totally feed the narcissist's ego. You have to. You have to play their game, and you have to follow their rules and all that shit, even if it makes you feel some type of way, like you're gonna throw up in your fucking mouth, right? Like, Mike's just doing what he needs to do. I think he's a step ahead of Phil, bro, just to get his shit done.
Specific prying questions, which we're not going to answer, obviously.
Man, Broly is so cracked in this game.
What can you do? You're going to get people who are just going to try.
No one's ever going to do a documentary on Rich, bro.
Right? And there's nothing you can do about that.
Like, I don't hate Rich,
we dealt with
but
it, right? We did our best, and again, shout out to the moderator team. They helped a lot, and we were adjusting it a lot. By the way,
he really
like,
did too much out here.
Even though we had planned
even
that for
being
about a week,
lolcow,
it's not like we had the specifics worked out. I was going to
no
sit
one's
in a
interested
chair.
in Rich, his story, where he's from, who the fuck
and then
he
when
is.
I went
No
to
one
sit in
fucking
it,
cares,
the chair was
dude.
slightly higher, and I was like way up here, and Cat would have been down here, so it didn't make sense. It's like, well, that doesn't work. So I was running in the garage. I was like, what the hell can we use? I had a plastic. You want to see it? What I was sitting on the whole night? Here you go.
Oh my God, Phil! You want to see what I was sitting on?
Cheap, shitty plastic stool is what I was sitting on for that whole 2-hour stream.
Bro, you don't got no goddamn chairs? Bro, think about this. This is what the fuck he could find to sit on. Not a dinner chair, right? He don't have a patio chair. This guy don't got nothing? Just this. Some shit from Five Below, bro. What the fuck?
This is it. This is the only thing we have in the house that's the same height as my chair right now. But it's not sturdy.
You didn't have to be the same height as Cat,
So I was sitting on it. It was like wobbling and shit. Like I said, I feel like I was surfing. Sitting on this piece of crap. You know, this is meant for, like, you know, you put some outside a plant on it or something. It's not for someone to sit on for an
I totally see why you didn't have Cat sit on that, Phil. Bro, if Cat sat on that, and she moved just right with the rotation of the earth and gravity and shit, bro, one of those corner legs would have snapped, and we would have saw Cat fall the fuck down like a Humpty Dumpty hump, bro. That's why Phil's like, sit in this. We can't have nothing go wrong, okay? Bro, we can't give that fucker Chill Murray no fucking freeway here. You're gonna sit on this. It's sturdy. I'm gonna sit on this. I'm lighter than you. I'm more aerodynamic. I'm fucking done, Phil. He's like actually unaware, in an unaware way, fat shaming and making fun of his wife, bro. Like, oh, you be all Cho Murray, you're thinking too. No, bro. Come on, dude. Why are you bringing out the fucking stool? No, fuck this shit.
So in that regard, yeah, basically.
Oh my god.
I was basically doing it on the fly, right? I was literally trying to do stuff on the fly, and to some extent it worked well, and to other extent it didn't. You know, I know it wasn't perfect. I feel like that's the kind of thing. Like, for example, the audio, I guess it was fine, but some people were saying because we were moving towards and away from the mic, it wasn't working as well. You know, the camera angle wasn't perfect. I don't know if it ever will be perfect, because to fit two people on camera like that is much tougher than fitting just me in the center.
Like, she's fat, but she's still a woman. Like, she's smaller.
So
compared to the average American
but it worked,
man,
I think it worked well for what it was.
That's about
right?
the same
for 2 hours of Q&A. It was
like,
a really
men have more
stream.
muscle.
Viewership was sky high, supposedly. I don't even know how many we had on the stream
on
because we
when
weren't
men
looking.
get fat.
But you know, the stream itself, when you look at the archives, like thousands and thousands of views. Like, well, that's way more than a typical stream that I would do.
220, 250, bro.
Voland actually says audio wasn't an issue at all. Do you think so? You think the audio was fine? If that's the case, that's good news, because we weren't sure how it was going to work. You know, I think the problem was kind of getting us both. Like, right now, I'm sitting right in the center. It looks perfect, right? When I'm over here, I'm kind of out of perspective, and when Kat's over here, she's kind of out of perspective. It's not, you're not centered, so the camera's not dead onto your face, so it kind of looks skewed and weird. But I don't know how to fix that, you know?
Cool bees, yeah. Jay Sonic, he died.
Anyway, the whole point
in our little mini
that stream
in the
was to
in the filler arts,
invite and introduce my wife to my content and to you guys, you know, having her in a stream. After over 5 years of her away, I want to make this abundantly clear too. It was 100% her choice. I never pressured her at all.
I purged
to come onto my content. I told you guys, I've always had this open door policy that if she ever felt
right after
like
the
she wanted to be part of my content, she could be,
I fucking
and she felt like it was time. And I don't know if it was a combination that it's a new year.
Lost almost 100 subs.
You get to a point where
let's go.
You're just so,
gain
like
them all back.
she said this herself on the stream. You get so desensitized because you know there's so many.
But this is established as the ghetto.
That who cares
of the fucking
about
DSP
universe.
They
said every possible nasty thing they could possibly say.
We're here,
and once
when
it's
you
all
come
been said
here,
and done, it's already out there.
You kind of already know what you're getting into. My fucking stupid ass.
Right? So who cares what negative insult they could say?
We're not gonna have any weird shit
right over
like
your head. It's like water on a duck, right? You zoop right off of them. So there you go. And so basically, we let me put it this way. We really enjoyed it. At the end of the night, when we were done, I asked Kat straight up, you know, what did you think? She says, I loved it. That was much, much better than the experience that she was having over 5 years ago when I was on Twitch. Like, I think it was because the chat was much more manageable here on YouTube. And, you know, a lot of the regulars came out. And what I mean by that is the people who are meaningfully caring about her. They're not here just for drama. They're here because
they care about her. Bro, oh my God. There's some shit in my heart. You know, I'm such a negative, hateful, fucking goddamn based person. Bro, I'll just say it. I want to fucking talk so much shit, dude, about some of the people that sat here white knighting for Kat and crying over her ass, dude. But I'm gonna get I'm gonna get fingers wagged
because they actually like hearing about my wife.
I'll just say that. Don't feel bad for Kat. Don't cry over her.
And they like her.
Feeling held no gun to her fucking head,
and now they actually got that, and you know, having so many
made her
be
out to
fat, be genuinely invested,
made her live this
interested,
life. She lives this life because it's an easy
that
life
was
for
really
her
nice,
to
you know
live.
what I'm saying?
She could leave. Her
and
legs
maybe that was
work.
just a different feeling
Shit.
too.
Phil doesn't smack her across the fucking house.
You know, back in the day, over 8 years ago, it was more about a lot of people just coming on to be negative and toxic on Twitch. You know, Twitch was really, again, it was kind of uncontrollable of an environment.
Arkham, I saw detractor
so
Daves.
It just went.
I can't call him detractorism, bro.
Way better. than we had planned. And she told me, so this is her words, not mine.
I can't.
That
I
she
think
really
I was
enjoyed
the first
doing it.
attractor
She
he
does
came
want to be in
to,
future
like, help
content,
boost his
but she
channel
wants
back
to
in the
see
day, dude.
how the
Like,
public reception
he's my
is
boy.
to the stream.
He's always
She
been
wants
the
to hear
tractor
everyone's
Dave
feedback
to
about
me.
it, because one of the big questions at the end of that stream, right, was very simple. How often should Kat appear in content? How often should she come on a stream? Should it be that maybe once every couple of weeks she comes on and we just do a family night Q&A hangout session together with the chat? Would that work? Should she involve herself in gameplay? Now, one of the things that was determined, and we talked about this on that nightly first stream, was she very much wants to come on the streams and play Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth with me, but not the main game, because the thing is, we're both going to be playing it. She's very, very excited.
That's not a game to stream with a second person, even if there's a little co-op mode. Yeah, Jonathan, he's just trying to figure out the best way to sit here and monetize Cat. That's all. Like Infinite Dragon, there's a little island mode, and Cat could come in and sit on my chair while I sit on this flimsy stool, and we build an island, and we pretend we play house in front of you, and they make 300 fucking bucks, bro, looking like a couple fat autistic sausages. Like, fuck that. Like, they're not sitting here gonna play no actual fucking 2-player games, right? Like, Phil has 2 fucking internet lines. Think about this. Think about this, okay? So what I do sometimes is I go in Phil's head, but with my fucking senses. Like, if I had Chill Murray's head in Phil's head, right? But I'm still Phil. I'm Phil. And I have 2 internet lines. And I want to monetize my fucking wife. And I want to have her on the streams. And I want to have her be a part of this shit. I would get a second PC, right? And have this elaborate audio fucking setup so she could sit here and restream with me. Or I would set up a second computer, use a second internet line, so she could sit here and play multiplayer games with me. From the other room or some shit. And she could set up her own cam, and somehow I could, like, jerry-rig it where you could see both of us doing our thing. But that would take too much work. It would take too much work for Phil, and it would detract from the money he uses to gamble and have a good time and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna sit here and do this low rent, low effort shit just to fucking shill Cat in front of us. That's it. Oh, like, come on, bro. Set up buy an old Nintendo 64, right? And set up Mario Kart. And play that on stream. That would take too much work. Phil would have to buy it. You know what I'm saying? I would do that. Everything that makes sense to do with another person would take too much work. So Phil's gonna do what was the thing to do back when he played with John Rambo and Leanna and fucking Howard and shit. The most minimal way that you could present yourself playing with another person. That's gonna be on the camera, Cat sitting here looking like a derfy derf, and with Phil, and them fucking stumbling through a fucking game. And Phil probably pausing it every 5 seconds, because some white knight for Cat. Oh, we got another $10 tip, Like, that's gonna be what's happening here.
Dragon, it's her most anticipated game of this year so far. She's gonna be playing it, and she's gonna play way more than
Arkham,
me.
I'm using my shitty web browser, and it cuts off half the fucking screen.
She'll probably be focusing mostly on that one game. So because of that, she's
happens
gonna end up
once in
way
a
ahead.
while. We
right?
gotta
There's
just
no
rock with what we got.
She's gonna
the
know
ghetto.
Or whatever. You know
Told
what I mean?
you everything's
so
fucking ghetto
basically,
here.
What she would
Google
like to do
Chrome ain't working
is
right.
actually be a part of the virtual island content. And when you say, well, what does that mean? It means that there is a virtual, like, Animal Crossing style island that you can build in the new Like a Dragon. And the way it works is, I guess it's its own thing. Now, it's unclear because the game's not out yet. But I think what happens is, as you play the game, you unlock more things for this virtual community island. Like, for example, maybe if you hit a certain story milestone, you'll unlock a new part of the island with more content. or maybe if you do a certain amount of side missions, you'll get some new thing you can add to your island, right? Or maybe you recruit new islanders to join your island and be part of the community there. I don't know, because we don't know. No one knows yet. The game's not out. The early reviews don't go into detail about this virtual island thing yet. But the thing is, if it really does play like Animal Crossing, that's a game that both I and Kat love.
Bro, he keeps comparing this, like, side fucking game and Like a Dragon to Animal Crossing. It's Animal... Phil, buy another Switch and a copy of Animal Crossing or whatever and play that with Kat on stream. Instead of fucking trying to force this bullshit. Like, bro, you're trying to squeeze blood out of a stone. Pretty much. Let's squeeze co-op content, you know, out of this single-player game that happens to have a few fucking extra features. Like, shit.
And played many years ago, you know, during the COVID year. What was it, 2020? We both played it on Switch and loved it. And that would be something really fun.
It don't happen too often.
Maybe do it like once a week. We have a dedicated night where 2 hours a week we're just working on this virtual island.
It's once every 5 months.
And over the course of 2 months, we now have this thriving community of stuff going on the island. And, if it is, maybe that would benefit the main playthrough too. But again, no one knows because the game's not out yet. But that would be pretty neat, and that would be the starting point. Because, of course, like I said during that stream on Wednesday night, everyone likes to take a little pebble and immediately take that little pebble and turn it into a mountain. So people are like, so what other playthroughs is Kat going to be in? And are you going to do co-op and It Takes Two? And are you going to do co-op in this particular horror game? And are you going to do this? And Kat, are you going to go on stream? Are you going to do your own streams? Are you going to start your own channel again? Are you going to stream full time? Are you going to like, what? Huh? Relax. People tend to get so ahead of themselves. It's like, just relax, okay? That's not even a discussion. Half the stuff people were bringing up are like, we didn't even talk about it or think about it. It's not even something we said. This is like,
my head is
called
killing
a
me,
slow,
dude. Oh my gosh.
easing in process, right? We had our first stream together on Wednesday night. It went well. She felt comfortable and enjoyed it. I felt comfortable and enjoyed it. You seemed to feel comfortable and enjoy it. So let's not ruin that by immediately oversaturating everything. Like I made the joke when I turned on the podcast, and here's my wife who'll be in all my content from now on.
I am not
that's
comfortable,
like the worst thing
Phil.
you could possibly do.
I'm very uncomfortable. All right, like yeah, I laugh and joke and shuck and shy, but I'm from the fucking streets, right? Like, bro, my third eye is so fucking open and it's tearing up for Kat a little. I have no sympathy for the bitch. All right. But it's just so apparent what you're doing with Kat and what you did to Kat and all that good shit that we've been speculating and saying for fucking years, Phil. It's horrible. You're a horrible fucking person. And all my anger and ire is justified at this point. Because you're just a bad fucking man. You're a fucking manipulative little fucking asshole, dude. That can't make meaningful relationships. You gotta sit here and use people as fucking gardening tools, pretty much, for your retarded, shitty garden that doesn't even grow any fucking crops, homie.
Overload everyone now with Kat being and everything, right? Let's see what happens now.
He's a fucking parasite,
it's up to her.
Bro.
If that stream was well received and you guys this week are like, yeah, we want her back. Let's have a nice chill night stream. Is it a possibility she would come back maybe at the end of this week for a late night stream just like last week? Maybe. But maybe we'll wait 2 weeks. Maybe we should wait 2 weeks. And then not this week but the end of next week, I'll sit down with her and do another stream and we hang out. And then maybe in another week or 2 weeks after that, when Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is out, that's when our next stream is, and that could be us doing the virtual island stuff together,
Like, bro.
I think it's nice.
Dude, so my wife, she's very self-conscious about her body. She has a... Dude, I brag about my wife's body, and I almost feel like I have to cash the check that, my ass has been fucking bragging about, or I'm gonna look as fucking retarded as Phil one day. But I've said it, my wife looks like fucking Cammy, like her body, and then she looks like Michelle Pfeiffer to me, and that's why I fell in love with her. That's not why I fell in love with her. But like, when she has curly blonde hair, right? That's like neck length, and she wears glasses. My wife is kind of nerdy, She likes reading books and shit. And she reminds me of Michelle Pfeiffer in Batman. Batman Returns. Before she got pushed out the fucking window. And, you know, became Catwoman. So, like, she has that face, kinda. And then she has Cammy's fucking perfect body. Like, my wife's body looks like a goddamn statue from Greece, dude. Like, she looks like one of those. Like, her tits are little, but they're perfect, bro. They're perfect. She has this perfect bulbous fucking ass, bro. You slap it, and there's a little vibration after. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's so fucking perfect, dude. Everything's perfect. Like, I rolled the dice and got 7. But I don't know. Like, my wife, she has times where she gets self-conscious about her body. And she'll, you know, she jokes just like me. And she'll grab her stomach. She's like, no, I feel like Tina the talking tummy. And she'll grab what little fat on her stomach's there. And I'm like, bro, stop. Like, I roll my eyes. I'm like, bro, stop it, man. I lost my 6-pack. I still look good, but I lost my whole ass 6-pack, bro. Like, I drunk them all during the fucking pandemic, homie. I won't fucking lie and say that. But my ass is still good looking. And that's why I'm in love with her. And I had to tell her today. Because we've been talking about Phil and Kat for like the last 24 hours. Because she's part of the fucking community too. She knows all about Kat. But, like, you know, she doesn't participate in the fun. She actually just watches and points and laughs. And she might come to me and, like, say something and shit like that. But, you know, she's been seeing this shit. And we've been having discussions, you know, about fat shaming. And this, that, and the other. And she knows I'm an abrasive fucking asshole. And I fucking get on her nerves sometimes. Because she's a fucking feminist. Like, my wife is more left-leaning, and she's like a feminist, so she don't like my misogynistic fucking jokes and shit. Like, sometimes she'll get on my nerves, and I'll be like, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna fucking send you across this room with an open hand slap. Like Sean Connery, bro. You know, sometimes she don't like those jokes, but I sit there and laugh, and we move on with our day, but she knows I'm joking. Like, she's cool as fuck. And that's why we get along. And she keeps me in check with my empathy and shit. In real life. Online, I don't really give a fuck.
To have it in there is a possibility, but not have to be this overwhelming feeling.
Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm seeing everyone's reactions. And I had an epiphany. I actually had an epiphany today. And this is why it's called Bacon Social Club. I'm going to catch up to Phil. But fuck it, bro. This is kind of relevant. But it's like, it made me do self-inventory about myself for a second. I did. It's like, damn, bro. I'm a fucking abrasive, obnoxious, you know, kinda I don't know how to say it, like, you know, not sensitive. I'm not that sensitive, you know, a lot of the time, and yada, yada, yada. And it made me realize the split where I'm different from other detractors in this community. And it made me go like, holy fuck, okay. You know, like, I totally see, like, where some people don't fucking like my ass, fucking hate my ass. It's one of those times, I always knew, I'm aware of myself. But it made me go like, dude, I'm a fucking asshole. I'm a piece of shit, dude, like, I am. But, like, I'm a good person, bro. I don't scam people. I'm not, like, a malicious fucking guy. But, like, I am an asshole. But I used to be fat like Kat, too. I did. People used to make fun of me. In middle school, bro, I was fucking short and chubby. And fucking, I always pulled the baddest fucking bitches. And people hated it, right? So I'd have a girlfriend, right? And fucking some dudes would be like, ask Chill Murray, does he have to wear a bra? Does he wear a bra? And shit like that. Like, I've had all the jokes, bro. They don't feel good, but they motivate you to get better. Remember the days when bullying helped actual people get better? Like, bullying actually helped me get better. I got sent to military school, bro. I lost all my fucking weight, came back fucking killing it. pulling double the bitches, bro. I joined a cross-country team, all this fucking shit, feeling better about myself, and I kept that fucking up, dude. And I still go to the gym, like, twice a week, but I do need to do my cardio more. Like, I'm buff as fuck, right? But I gained, I lost my fuck, I can't even see my six-pack sometimes. Like, I'll admit it, like, yeah, dude. But I'm sexy as fuck. And all the bitches I get with are sexy as fuck. My wife, my baby mom was a fucking model for Harley Davidson. I'll show you guys a picture of her. Alright, but I'm not gonna see her jeopardize my family, because I'm not Phil. And that's why a lot of us feel okay making fun of Cat, too. Like, I talked with my wife about that. It's like, bro, I don't care. The fuck? Phil sits here and lies and hid Cat and sat here and pretend she was a swimsuit model, and he literally makes fun of us and say that we're ugly and we're a bunch of losers that probably still live at mama and daddy's, like, you know, the lolcow shit. And then people oh yeah, you make fun of Cat, but you won't show yourself. I have. You know, if you've been in the bacon social, I have. There's been streams where I showed you all my old content. You could see what I look like and all that good shit. You could go to my Facebook gaming, bro, and I think I have a pic where you could kind of see what I look like. It's a funny picture with weed, but it's like I never hid what I look like because it's not a big deal to me. I'm confident in myself. And dude, my dick's been in plenty of badass bitches. I know I'm not an ugly man. If either you're gonna be, oh, chill, you're black as fuck. Oh, you're black. Or what, you're gonna call me the N-word like they do on kiwi farms? I'm a retarded N-word? I am. I'm black as fuck, whatever. But I'm fucking bad looking, dude. Fuck it.
Like, now, there's pressure at every moment.
It's awesome,
right?
dude.
That's the thing. Ultimately, that's how it's gonna be nice if there's no pressure. She wants to come on and hang out and do something, great. She wants to take a few weeks off because she's just not into it, great, right? And no demand and no pressure, and it's not some giant, you know, dedicated thing. And the other thing is, that's the good thing about this. Don't overpromise and underdeliver. Don't say, oh yeah, so she's gonna be here every week on this date, not night, and this and that, and then all of a sudden something changes and she doesn't feel like it, and now it's like, oh, well, now everything's thrown into disarray and everyone.
I was bullied. I got bullied too. My dad used to bully me, and none of you guys heard this story till now, okay? Because when I was in middle school, yeah, I was pretty big. I had some man tits, bro. I used to get made fun of sometimes. My dad, you know, he's a military guy. He's big and tough and, you know, he's strong and humper-rumph. He used to bully me too. My dad, bro, used to grab my fucking man tit and squeeze the fuck out of it until I was on my knees, like, fucking, like, stop. Like, my dad's a fucking asshole bully too. Like, I got the worst from it from my own parents, dog. So fuck Cat. Alright? A lot of my health choices as a middle schooler weren't my choice. It's not like I had money to go and buy my own diet and cook it for myself. I was sitting here eating whatever my retarded fucking mom fucking bought. You know? So, now I'm a grown man. My health is my responsibility. No one's holding a gun to my head going, eat this DoorDash or die. Eat this Big Mac or you're gonna die. You're gonna get it, Chill Murray. No, bro. Whatever the fuck you put in your fucking body's your choice. Alright? And what you do with your body's your choice. These are all your choices, bro. Phil is a manipulative little asshole, but fuck that fucking shit. Kat's a grown-ass woman that is knowledgeable about health to know that baked chicken is healthier than fucking fried, but she's sitting here looking like everyone pumped grease into her fucking veins, bro. And then people want to sit here and feel bad for her. No.
I'm disappointed. I'd rather not
Get out of here. Right?
You guys can depend on me.
Get out of here. Bullying works.
And all of that.
Sometimes,
it still works out that she wants to be on.
You need bullies.
I think,
we
again,
need bullies in this
world,
bro.
Is going to be
shit. I get bullied still today. Some detractors that you love get bullied all the time, and we see it. Do you see us cry about it? No, we'll either joke about it or ignore it and move on. That's what separates us from Kat. That's why we feel justified to make fun of her, even if we probably don't look as good. Some of us might be chubby or fat, right? But it's like, bro, we sit here and take more agency over our fucking lives than both Phil and Kat. Fuck them, bro. This is why they're fun to watch. This is why their fucking life's a goddamn TV show, dude.
You guys and your feedback.
Not yours.
The feedback this week is, wow, that
your life ain't no show.
Well.
Theirs is.
We've been thinking over the week. We got some more questions for your wife, and she wants to. She'd like to come in and do another stream. We'd love to have her and do another like Q&A late night stream. Awesome, right? Great. But maybe we not. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the vibe. Maybe this week we're all into games and progress in the games or whatever, and that's okay too. So that's what I feel like. Like, let's just kind of figure it out together and then go from there positively. I think that would work out well. Okay.
I became a chef because Arkham, listen to this, dude. Okay? I sat here. I have mental issues. I have ADHD, bro. I'm bipolar as fuck. And back in my day, motherfuckers, like, especially in the black community, your mental issues aren't really addressed or cared for or anything like that. Like white people and shit. It's like you're called a crybaby and to toughen up, and you're taught to do this, that, and the other. Or you're loony, you know? Like, you know, if you go to a doctor, it's like you're fucking crazy and shit. And that's kind of how I grew up. And it wasn't until my 20s, a lot of my mental issues are being addressed and shit like that. You know, like I take meds and shit, like fucking, I take Seroquel. You know, like that's always not been a secret. Yeah, I'm crazy. I take fucking pills. One of my first videos was a Quantum TV video. I told him to take pills because I take them. Taking pills, bro, makes your life so much better. It does, dude. You take your pills long enough, you don't try to resist them and fight them, and yada, yada, yada. You go to therapy. That shit helps, bro. You see how fucked up you are. You notice the difference between when you're on your pills and when you're off your fucking meds and shit like that, homie.
Okay, so
you know,
let's not go crazy. Let's not get overexcited.
Phil is absolutely right.
I am excited. Like, I thought it went really well. She did too. That's the other
There'll
thing.
come a time when you're taking your pills, right?
This is so
where you
different
think
from
that,
over 5
oh, I
years
don't
ago.
need these anymore
Better
because
vibe,
my life is
more
good now.
positivity.
You gotta
We'll
be
hang out with
aware
guys.
of yourself.
Like to come back again,
Exactly.
but not overdo it.
Guys,
okay.
You don't have to take mushrooms or be a fucking stupid fuck like me. But I fucked up so much of my fucking life. And I have to say that to Arkham mostly. He's the youngest out of all of us. I fucked up in middle school, and all I did was fuck around, skip class, not do my homework, bro. And that's how I became a chef, bro. I played the fucking hands I was dealt, and I fucked off. And I limited my options in the world. I did that to my fucking self, bro. I fucked around in high school. I fucked off here. I fucked off there. I didn't pay attention here or there because I didn't give a fuck, bro. I didn't. I thought I was smarter than my teachers, bro. I didn't care about the lesson plans. I just would sit there and read the history book. I didn't give a fuck about what the fuck they were teaching. Or I'd play my PSP. Or I'd sit here and fucking draw in class all day. That was mostly my ADHD, like, looking back. Untreated. But I did this shit to myself, dude, right? And I went to military school. And that fixed a lot of fucking shit that was wrong with me. But then even after that, I'm still me. And I have all these fucking issues that are mine. And I fucked around in my 20s. I didn't go to fucking college. I got a GED, but I got a GED. I scored so high on it. I got a fucking scholarship for a community college. Didn't use it. Fucked off. Fucked around, bro. Did drugs. Fucked a bunch of bitches. Got caught chlamydia twice from fucking around with a bunch of bitches, bro. Going to strip clubs. Going to nightclubs. Drinking all day and night. Doing fucking coke and ecstasy. Bro, it's fun. I learned a lot. I met a lot of great people. And I'm grateful for my life path. I have to be. Because I'm here. I am who I am. I have a great son. I eventually got my shit together. But I don't want someone as young as you to have to go through all that monotonous, stupid, retarded fucking bullshit, bro, just to fucking get to a point where you have a somewhat productive life. Like, I lived like DSP, bro. I did, but in a more extreme, retarded fucking way, homie. And I'm good now, right? But I'm still me, still have my issues, still have shit to work through, bro. It's life. None of us are fucking perfect. None of us are. But you have to be sitting here, try your best. Always try your best. Give everything the best that you can. And when you're struggling, always ask for help, man. There's always people there that are willing to help you and love you and all that stupid, corny shit. All the shit that Phil and Kat don't do and can't are incapable of doing. They limited their life paths to one, and it's a fucking narrow one, dog.
Yup.
But me, I have one or two, and they're kind of fucking wide, but I'm fucking walking on a little narrow shit myself. Some of us are, some of us aren't, bro. But I don't know. Life is literally like a retarded fucking poker game, and you're just sitting here playing hand after hand. Some hands are good, some hands are fucking retarded and bad. You get mad, you want to throw your cards and fucking beat the person across the table because you think they cheated and they're doing better than you just because. Like, I don't know, bro. But you gotta do your best. Always do your best. Always ask for help. Always surround yourself with fucking people that actually genuinely are willing to give those things to you, but you have to give those things back. No relations is a one-way street out here. And that's how Phil lives his life. You know? He wants you to give, and he doesn't do too much for you. You know? Life's all about how much you give him, and then he tries to give you just enough to stay around, bro. That's a manipulator. That's a fucking narcissist. Don't live your life like that. I did. Okay? A lot of us have. Whether you realized it or not. It's about how aware you are. Now that I'm 31, did all this shit, I'm in the place I'm at. I could look back and go, yeah, bro, I totally lived my life like fucking Darkside Phil. A bunch of fucking times. But I learned from that shit. I fucking bottomed out, you know, had consequences, learned them, and tried to do better the next time. And that's life, bro. Making mistakes and trying not to make them again, dude. But Phil, mistake, repeats them all again. I don't know.
So
sorry I went on that ramble.
You guys are gonna have questions.
That's how I am.
And you can always throw them my way.
I get metaphorical sometimes.
Whenever we're on a stream, you want to ask me about how it went or what her thoughts were about it. You know, I'll do my best to answer from what she told me, or I could always ask her behind the scenes to see if we get more answers on stuff like that. But
Maestro, they bully you in the military too. That's what you don't get, like boot camp. Oh, they bully you. They make fun of how you look. They make fun of how fat you are. They'll make fun of how you jog. See, that's why you jog like a little F word, bro. Look at that belly in front of you. You can't even see your dick. Like, bro, they fucking kill your ass in the military. And that's why my dad bullied me as bad as he did when I was fat as a kid, bro. It's his fucking Vietnam shit in his head.
I do feel like some people just tend to get so overexcited about this stuff, right? That then they all of a sudden they're like, oh, I already got 20 new plans of things to do. Like, no exaggeration, I started getting emails. So here's an idea you can do with your wife. You can do this and this, this. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Holy moly, let's all this stop getting ahead and just focus on the now. Right? And the things that we just had a great stream. That's excellent. Let's move slowly and ease into good stuff. Correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Isn't that right, guys?
Excuse me. Now, the funny part is, and I'll say this too, because I started seeing a pattern of negativity on the videos. Okay? Basically, what it is my detractors and haters love to fabricate drama. So, I saw a couple things, and one of the running themes was, oh, you just kept constantly talking over her and interrupting her.
You did!
So I asked her, I said, did you feel like I was doing that? She said, no, I don't even know what they're talking about.
Why isn't Kat here to say that herself, Phil? Why isn't she here? Oh, she's at work right now. Hump for rump. No, fuck you. Fuck you, Phil. I need to see Kat say that herself without you interrupting her or you actually cutting her off and literally directing the rest of the fucking statement.
Yep.
Like,
That's exactly what
someone will
happened.
ask
Everybody
Kat,
saw it.
Kat, why do you like the color blue? And Kat will be like, well, I like the color blue because it reminds me of a certain cartoon character that I grew up with. You know, because when I was a little kid, I loved this cartoon. I used to watch it in the living room with Jenna and our parents, and sometimes you could smell Grandma cooking cookies, and it felt, yeah, you see? Like, my grandma used to cook me cookies too. And see, that's why the color blue is good. A lot of people relate the color blue with relaxing and feeling good. That's probably why Kat, likes the color blue, isn't that right? You know, and then you look at fucking Kat. Kat will look at Kat and then look at Phil and just kind of nod her head. Yeah. Like, shit.
I know, because, you know, the thing is, if she's giving an answer, and I feel like I can add to it because there's something that we've talked about personally in a conversation.
No, it's not. What is your guys' opinion? It's what's her opinion.
Endlessly, and then I never chime in, then you could not get to a certain part of a conversation that would be much more interesting.
Phil,
she's boring.
It's okay
she's boring.
To chime in, bro. But usually you need
he
to
just
wait
drones
for
on
the
and
other
it's boring.
person to like finish their statement or their sentence or their paragraph, bro. Like, just be quiet. Wait for the lull in the conversation and then chime in. Like, that's how a conversation kind of works sometimes. You wait for the other person to actually finish their complete thought, and then you fucking say what you want to say. That's how an ideal conversation goes about.
And this is something that actually used to happen also when I used to do co-op stuff with John
like,
Rambo back.
Bro, all we do, and Phil doesn't recognize, right, that all we do is hear him talk and 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 talk. We heard all his ideas, his thoughts, his opinions, his grievances, and the things that make him have talk and talk. We get an hour and a half stupid fucking podcast, right? And then after the podcast, he still talks and talks and talks for like 20 minutes before he starts the game. And then he talks and talks and talks during the gameplay. And then after the gameplay, right, the night stream, before he starts the night game, he talks and talks and talks and talks and talks. Phil, we haven't seen Kat in 5 fucking years, bro. 5 years. This is her time. For once, it's someone else's fucking few minutes in the fucking sun. You soak up all the sunshine for yourself, bro. And you don't recognize that because you have no empathy for other people. Kat was just there to serve your purposes, to look like a wholesome, good little cool family guy. Oh yeah, Kat, she could say a few things, right, to look like she's not a robot, right? Like, she looks like she's alive. Hey, Kat, say something. I like apples. Oh yeah, I like apples too. You know, and then Phil Sear takes over everything. He's fucking self-centered as fuck. Fuck you. And then he's gonna sit here and try to do damage control. Oh yeah, I saw you guys have a problem with me talking over Kat. Like, yeah, Phil, because all you do is fucking talk, and we want to hear Kat talk. Fuck you. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. Why does everything gotta be about you, motherfucker? Shit.
Back in the day, I could just sit there and let him talk endlessly about what he's saying, like when we're doing our wrestling commentary show that we used to do. Or I could chime in with something additional, and he's like, oh yeah, and then he'll follow up, and then you have a back and forth, as opposed to just, I'm talking, now that person is talking, now I'm talking, now that person is talking. Instead, you can actually have what's called conversational tone, which is more natural than just one person talking and then having
But it wasn't. You just talked over them, dude.
You see?
That's a conversation. That's literally how conversations with normal people fucking go down, Phil. Here's the thing, Phil. When two people talk it's usually I say something, right? Finish my point or my sentence, and then I wait for the other person to say something. And I listen to what they're saying, I process it in my brain, right? Formulate something to what they're saying, and then once they're done talking, I can hear the period there. I will chime in and say something, Phil. They say something, you say something. They say something, you say more. That's called a human conversation, bro. Like, holy fuck. Can you imagine how conversations in their actual private life can be? It's just Phil talking. Then he looks at Kat to say something that just affirms what he just yapped about. Yeah, Phil, you're right. It's kind of stupid how X, Y, and Z. And then Phil goes, talk. You know, he talks more. That's all he does.
The thing is, people have not heard Kat talk in over 5 years on stream. So I think a lot of people just were really attentive to what she was saying. And of course, you hear me talk every single day, all day. So obviously what I'm saying probably isn't nearly as interesting as what you thought she was saying, because she's the person you haven't heard from. So I understand that feedback, and I accept it, and thank you.
Obviously you don't. You don't. You're sitting here doing all this fucking gay-ass fucking damage control, Phil. What the fuck, man?
I asked her, and she said no, she didn't feel that way. But here's the thing, is when people say stuff like, oh, well, this was just happening. Well, it wasn't. The two people who were here can tell you it wasn't. But you're going to do that because you're running with your bullshit memes as usual, right? They always have to have a toxic, negative meme going on. And that was the running meme, supposedly, is that, oh, Phil just talked over her constantly the whole night. That didn't happen. Literally, factually didn't happen. Nice try. You failed again.
Did.
Oh, my God! So confident. Look at the balls on this fucking motherfucker today. Let's fucking go, Phil. Don't make me make a video, bro. Don't make me make a fucking video where I have to refute this shit, because I'll do it to you. X gonna give it to you. Oh my God, he didn't just say that, bro. Nice try. Nice try. It didn't work. He's such a little kid, bro. Nice try. Your little tricks and memes didn't work. Oh my fucking God, Phil.
They gotta make up. This is their running for 2 days. You know, that night and all yesterday. That's all. That's the meme about the night, is that Phil's an asshole. He wouldn't let his wife talk. Didn't happen. You're an idiot. You can believe it in your circle-jerking circles. No one else believes you, because we all watched the videos. People were here live. They saw what happened, and they had a good time.
Phil, what about the detractor videos where people weren't being heavily moderated, Phil? What about that? That's
what about Cat Loves
saying,
Burger King?
Okay? Stop trying to squeeze a W out of a fucking L. You're so fucking stupid and pathetic, bro. Literally, his ego just can't take it, man. He has to sit here and literally try to look for a dub anywhere. He's lifting up rocks. He's uncovering moss, just looking for a W, dude. Out of this fucking loss, revealing his dumbass wife. What the fuck?
Dude, in a fight, I definitely believe
so,
that
good stuff, right? I thought the stream
Cat
went really well.
could beat
Now,
up Kelly.
when's the next time Cat will come on stream?
For
We don't know.
sure.
Let's see. Again, I want your feedback.
We don't know yet.
We want your feedback.
We don't know yet? You don't know. Phil, you don't want me to believe that you revealing Cat was a part of the documentary, but you don't know the next time Cat's gonna be on stream, man. But you have a thumbnail where it's you, a fake looking you, and a fake looking cat petting Jasper on top of the number 15. I don't have the picture, I'm sorry. You guys know I'm usually on my shit, not today.
I'm obviously
y'all saw the thumbnail.
I'm the one who's gonna hear it.
Y'all saw the thumbnail, bro? Dude, look. No, fuck this shit. This is what we do, okay? He hasn't shit planned, bro. Oh my god, don't tell me he hit him. Look at this. Look at that thumbnail. There's a thumbnail, bro. Does that look like a one-off thumbnail? A thumbnail that DSP will just use once and not use again? The guy, you know, that'll sit here and reuse the same assets from the same shit people do for him. Someone did this for him. He'll keep reusing it for family night streams. And I feel like Phil is gonna try to not do this until after the documentary. He might do one or two for appearance purposes, but I feel like we're not gonna get these until after the documentary. If Cat doesn't get scared off, you know, like, bro, you made a whole playlist, dude. So, like, let's fucking go. Come on,
builds
Phil.
up around these games, correct? Like, that's what happens with this stuff. I have a really hard time believing that this game is purchased by a bunch of people who've never played this style of RPG before, and they're playing it and beating it and loving it. That really would make I'd be shockingly...
Fine. I'll answer your burning question. I will fuck the dog shit out of Kelly any day, okay? Kelly's sitting here fat as fuck, wants to lose weight, works hard to lose the weight, went to fucking marathon. I used to do marathons. I used to be in cross country and used to go to If I was with Kelly, bro, she'd be doing fucking 5Ks all the fucking time. I'd be hyped as fuck. Kelly, you want to do a marathon? Let's go. 5K, 3K, 2K, 1K. This bitch actually be out here. Took the weight loss surgery. Like, she wants to not be a fat, ugly bitch. Alright? So think about it. I'm investing early. I'm a stockbroker when it comes to women, dude. Like the old, scummy me. I'm a stockbroker when it comes to pussy, dude. Alright? So you invest into the Kelly pussy coin early. Right? You see what's going on in the business. The business is working hard. It's trying to generate funds. You invest in it. Kelly's trying to lose weight. She's trying to look better, bro. She done sat here and took a surgery. You invest coin into that fat bitch. That's the bitch you invest your coin into, not the cat coin. The cat coin, bro, it flatlines, you know? It flatlines, it fluctuates, but it's gonna bottom out at some point. The Kelly coin, though, bro, she be trolling wings. She be sitting here fucking around behind his back, more or less. Like, nah, that Kelly coin looking good. Like, long-term investments, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? One day, Kelly gonna look better than she looked the first time we saw her. Not Cat. Cat looks worse than the first time we saw her. It's only gonna go down from here and then probably up, but I don't have that much time, right? Like, I want to invest in the coin, get my investment, and fucking clock out. I'm investing into Kelly. That's where the BBC is gonna go. On Kelly, bro. Every time. And then I get the fucking cup Wings, bro.
Oh my god.
Wings sat here and talked some good shit about me a couple years ago. Nah. You know, fucking Kelly is like a personal kind of conquest for me, dog. Invest early,
really,
pull out
my
afterwards.
fucking socks off if there was some status about that. Like, I would bet if you actually were to look at stats of how many people bought Baldur's Gate 3 as a result of it winning.
So I hope that answers that question.
And how many are actually beating it? It would be like 10%. Most people who bought this game bought it because of hype. They heard so many things about journalists loving it or the hype on the internet about it, and they went and bought it, and they started playing the combat. They're like, what the fuck is this? And they never played it ever again, right? Here's the thing. Elden Ring was kind of the same situation, but the difference with Elden Ring is that Elden Ring legit had mechanics to carry people, right? Like Elden Ring has the summons.
Kelly? Dude, Kelly, I would literally drape a Confederate flag on her back while I fucking film myself doing back shots, right? And I would tell Kelly, I'd be like, say you love this inward dick. Say you love it. I smack her fucking pig ass, bro. Like, Kelly's a freak, you could tell, but she ain't getting it, dude. You know? I'll slap Kelly, drape a Confederate flag. Say you love that N-word dick, bitch.
Oh,
I pull
bro.
her red hair, bro. Yeah, I love that N-word dick. Oh! You know what I'm saying?
Calm
Kelly?
down.
Yeah, nah, it's always gonna be Kelly over Cat.
So you can
Kelly over Cat
or whatever they're called.
every
So you
fucking
can always summon help in
time.
a fight, and they'll have to carry you the whole game. This game doesn't have any carrying mechanics. Right? Then again, I'm playing on standard difficulty, so I don't know if I played it on easy. It has an easy difficulty setting, right? I have no clue what the difference would be with the easy settings. So maybe that's where I'm off base. Maybe if you play it on easy, it negates 90% of the complex shit, and it feels more like a simple RPG, and then maybe it's easier to play.
Alright, sorry,
Maybe that's
I was
what it
having
is. I
too
don't
much
know.
fun with you guys, dude.
But again, here's the thing, and it's funny because when I try to be honest with people about this game, and I'm telling you, I don't dislike it. I actually am enjoying it. Why would I keep playing it like this if I didn't enjoy it? I am enjoying it. But there's levels of frustration that I'm experiencing, and I will share those with you when I feel them. Oh, well, then you say you just don't understand it. You must. Why do you play a game you hate? Don't play. Like, what are you talking about? No, no, no. You have to stop fanboying for a minute. Because that's what it is. If you feel ultra defensive about Baldur's Gate 3, can I be honest with you?
It's called taking back power. It's called taking back power from the racist white man. That's what that's about. It's about taking back your power as a black. Come on, bro, if you're black, don't tell me you want to sit here, dude, and fuck a racist white bitch. You know? With a Confederate flag somewhere near you. You could clean up with it afterwards. Like, come on. That's like the black man's dream. It has to be, bro.
You didn't make the game. You don't get paid every time a copy of the game gets sold. The devs don't know who you are. They don't care. You can stop. You can remove yourself from their ball sacks now. Okay?
Wow,
they don't give
dude.
two fucks if you kiss their game's ass
Nighty
or not.
night.
It doesn't matter if it's your favorite
Alright.
game of all time. People still have a right to criticize it.
I
Even
have
if you
to
don't agree with
find
the
the
criticism,
clips,
you should
but
respect the criticism if people are being
I
respectful
don't hate
of what
Panda,
you like.
right?
Stop being a fucking defense force of the game.
He was a
And
little
you have to
racist
stop that
fucking
mentality.
nard,
Remove
bro.
yourself from the testes because you're latching on to those
Ugh.
hairs, those ball hairs, and the devs are like, oh God, the weight of the world on my sack. Like, what is going on here? Just release. Just release yourself. Because no one cares that you're the biggest fanboy of this game. No one. You're never going to get a golden medal mailed to your house. You're not going to get.
Phil, you're not being funny. Okay? A lot of us that watch you are grown, and we know we're not gonna get a medal. Dude. Like, bro, we just like making fun of you, and the fact that it's getting under your skin so much, you have to be this fucking animated to make a point, bro. Like, bro, we live so rent-free in your head. Come on.
A trophy like this, no one's going to mail.
Oh my God!
Biggest...
Oh my God! He actually fucking went and got a fucking goddamn, that fake fucking karate trophy. He went and got his Street Fighter mall trophy. That's the trophy I think he won at the mall. Bro, my fucking goddamn browser. Hold on. Look at this trophy, guys. If you remember the lore, this trophy was
Baldur's Gate.
That's a trophy. A Street Fighter trophy that he won at a mall tournament, guys. He ran and pulled his shit out to try to make a joke.
And it fell absolutely
Alright,
flat.
sorry, my browser's that bad. I can't pause and, not look stupid.
I defended the game against everyone who said something possibly critical of the game. No one cares about you. You can stop now. Really. People have a right to say things negative about a game, even if it won Game of the Year, even if it won view.
He's talking about Baldur's Gate 3, because I know I skipped ahead. Some of you don't have context.
First choice Game of the Year, even
He's
if it's your personal
clowning.
favorite game of all time.
Phil pretty much doesn't like that we criticize his gaming take about Baldur's Gate, And all he does really, like a good 25% of Phil's content watching is our shit. So he's seen my restreams, he's seen us all just sit here and lambaste him, playing the game and all that good shit, bro. And it's fucking with his ego. So he has to sit here and act like a big old Chad and act like it doesn't bug him by doing all these stupid jokes.
Right? No one gives a fuck. So stop being a fanboy. And that's not just of this game, it's of anything. Nintendo fanboys, Xbox, Sony ponies. Shut the fuck up. No one cares about your dumb, biased opinion because you think it's the best thing ever. Here, you could sit here and go, oh, everyone, thank you. I'm the best fan ever. No one cares about you. Stop it. Allow other people to say intelligent things because what you're saying is not intelligent. If you're just blindly...
Phil! Oh my god! I want to punch him in the fucking face. If I could, I would have grabbed him by the fucking shirt collar and fucking smacked him in the fucking... that stupid god nose of his, bro. I swear to God, I would have fucked him up if he said that in front of me. Motherfucker, I should shove that trophy up your fucking ass, Phil. You're dumb. You're unintelligent. You are so unintelligent, you need your chat to help you play Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not a fanboy. It's a good game. I'm an authentic gamer, a passionate gamer, Phil. Unlike you, I don't play games for money. I don't shove the shit I do in front of everybody and go, Humphrey, look how good I am at games, give me money like you do. I play these things to myself. They're that important to me that I'm not going to sit here and set myself up to spoil games I love. Unless it's like some stupid shooter or a battle royale. Or some dumbass shit to make fun of you, Phil. Baldur's Gate is special. It is in the gaming space, Phil. Okay? Because we're all not rich. We all don't make $120 just scratching our fucking dicks and fucking being clowns, bro. Alright? We have to think about how we spend our money to some degree. And we have to think about that in the gaming industry. Well, bro, I don't want to play a game where I press the fucking analog stick and the character goes, I remember 8 years ago, this area looked like a normal town. And then I press and hold X to pick up an item. And he, oh yeah, you know, remember this used to be a big town full of people. And then it shows a flash of how it used to look. And all the cinematic, gay, garbage fucking shit, bro. You like that, Phil. Not us, dude. We want actual fucking choices and freedom and all this content. For 75 bucks, motherfucker, I should get 150 fucking hours of content. And that's what we're getting out of Baldur's Gate. And you could play it 5, 6 times and have different fucking adventures every fucking time, Phil. And you don't understand this shit. You're not a gamer. You're unintelligent. You want people to hold your hand. That's why I can't watch you play Baldur's Gate, really, bro. I've nodded off 3 or 4 times watching you play the game. In front of everybody. Alright? I have. I'm admitting it now. I have. And straight up like, boom. Oh, shit. My head fucking fell. Oh, man, bro. But because we criticize how garbage you are, you need people to babysit you like you babysit fucking uploads playing this game. We're unintelligent. I'm unintelligent. I have dude, I have 400, 500 fucking hours in the game. Beat it twice. Gonna do a 3rd playthrough without my chat helping me. Phil. Without using guides. Phil. That's the difference between all of us and all you retards, Phil. Fuck you.
This game, and anytime someone says, well, I think there's something that possibly could be improved, but no, I am the #1 fan and you are wrong, and I'm going to shove my trophy up your ass for criticizing Baldur's Gate 3. Grow up. Okay? Grow the fuck up.
Phil, you grow the fuck up. You're 41 years old and you need other people to actually tell you that electricity is conductive with water, bro. That electricity is conductive with metal, Phil. These are things they teach you in fucking first grade. Bro, fuck you. And this is why people hate you, and this is why no matter what you do, you put cat in front of your shit, all this shit. You're a piece of shit, toxic ass, little fucking ass, retarded ass, fucking gelatin ass, fucking Steven Seagal knockoff ass motherfucker, bro. No matter what. Because you say shit like this about things people know more than you about and like. You call yourself a gaming channel, but bash games at every fucking step of the way, Phil. And you expect people not to not like you? Fuck you, bro. Like, come on. Come on, Phil.
And for the record, that's my Tekken 3 trophy from the 1990s, and I'll be putting that out when I play Tekken. Of course I will. Why wouldn't I? Right?
You will.
Anyway.
I bet you, bro, mark my words right now, Phil will bust that Maw Street Fighter fucking trophy out on us to try to make a joke or to try to make a point about himself while he's playing Tekken. Since he wants to fucking set the challenge, I accept. I bet you he will do that, okay?
So anyway, I hope you guys understand my criticisms.
He'll pull that trophy out again,
please respect them. And please understand there's a reason why I say that. Because I do feel like this game...
I like how he used that trophy like a prop. Like, literally, that trophy was like Cat or Jasper, bro. Except it can't eat, sleep, or shit.
Sadly, has been
That's
so
how he uses people, bro.
Media,
just like that
there's
trophy.
So many people who are going into it with this mentality that it's like the best RPG ever, blindly just believing that, and you go to play it, and you're like, what am I playing? Why is the combat so slow? Why is there always this crazy mechanic I don't understand, and I get screwed because of it? And it does, for me, that genuinely takes away from my enjoyment of the game. When I can't understand something because it's another new mechanic that's been introduced, and we're 40 hours in, that's not fun. That's annoying. That's like, okay, another one. I've had enough. I just want to play the game now. When do I get to play? You don't get to just play the game. There's always something new to annoy you. Oh, great. I don't want to become, just because I'm playing
Phil
Baldur's
hates
Gate 3,
Baldur's Gate so much.
I don't want to have to become...
It's obvious.
Yo, think about this, guys. Now that he finished his end-of-year fucking bullshit streams, now he's actually letting loose about how much he does not like Baldur's Gate 3. This is shit that he was keeping in on the inside for like fucking almost 20 streams now. Right? After he does his year-end playlist, why does a game have to be as stupid? It's 40 hours in, and it still expects me to think. It should just hold my hand at this point, right? Like, bro, it's awesome. Phil, the mask is gone. It done fell fuck off. He's showing you how much he hates this game and probably always hated the game. And it's after his in-year games list. He just played it, bro, because he looked dumb saying the shit he said, right? And then he does his gay little fucking shit. Oh, my best games of the year. And he had to put that on there. And that's why he had to play it and have footage of him playing it and hump-a-rump, bro. It's fucking... This whole channel is such a fucking scam. It's unbelievable sometimes to me.
The ultimate scholar of D&D, and it seems like that's what they're doing. Like, you have to be the ultimate scholar of D&D to do well in this game.
No, you don't. Bro, you never have to play D&D at all, ever. You know? To learn the game, kind of get a basic grip on the dice, the mechanics, and play it and have a good time. If you're having that much trouble, put it in Explorer mode. Turn on the Karmic Dice like Phil did. Phil has Karmic Dice on, still bitching about the fucking game. Phil effectively has the game in easy mode for normal, bro. Like, you turn normal mode, And it's super easy, pretty much. Still bitching about it. But for you guys, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Ain't none of us sitting here fronting like we're professional fucking gamers and this, that. We don't talk shit about games like that. Unless it's like kind of founded in facts. Right? So go ahead, bro. If you're afraid of D&D, you're afraid of Baldur's Gate. Dude, there's nothing wrong with playing in Explorer mode and then turn on the karmic dice. You'll still get a fucking challenge because you don't understand. But go at the game like that. Not like Phil. Oh, I have you guys. I have you guys here, right? No, dude. Play the game. Have fun. I understand. Dude, there's games that I just don't fucking vibe with. Don't fucking like. But I tried them. Didn't beg for money or help to play them. I tried them myself.
Cool.
And I just, dude, I don't like it. I can't vibe with it. I'm almost there with RoboCop. One of you guys gifted me that for my birthday, right? And I said it. I love the gunplay. And I love the aesthetics of it. Like, I love how much it stays faithful to the RoboCop universe. But it's the open world shit. And I kind of already knew that before I was gonna buy the game or someone gifted it to me. I knew the open world shit would rip me out because you have to walk around as RoboCop and he, you know, it's RoboCop. He fucking walks slow as fuck. You know, he just makes it tedious and boring sometimes and it rips me out of the fun I was having. I just want to fucking kill motherfuckers as RoboCop. And they should have just made the game a linear shooter. Right? And now those are it's a 7, 8 out of 10. Right? And that's a good review. Like if I'm gonna be like Phil, give you shit off cuff, that's how you do this shit. But Phil's so innocuous about all his opinions. And it all equates to the game's too hard or the game doesn't just exactly tell him how to do shit or what to do in a timely fashion, you know?
Sorry, that wasn't my intention. My life's intention here wasn't to be the #1 D&D fan on the planet. I'm never going to play D&D outside of video games. I can tell you that. Like, I'm never going to do, like, a real D&D thing. So...
Of course.
I guess that's life, right?
Hey, you know who does do board games outside of video games, Phil?
Actual gamers.
Angry Joe. Some of you guys might hate him, but I've been subbed to Angry Joe, bro, for like as long as Phil's been here. Alright? And sometimes Angry Joe's pissed me off. I went in his comments and I clowned him and shit. But Angry Joe, he plays board games. He plays tabletops, bro. He actually has a passion and an appreciation for games and the shit that he consumes, right? So... look at Angry Joe's shit. Look at his whole channel, audit it, and then look at Phil's, bro. You know? And then it's like, bro, why should I come here for anything revolving gaming, movie reviews, movie reviews, anything. Anything fucking nerd related. Why would you go to Phil? Because he has 2 gay fucking $200 fucking paintings behind him?
Gonna do.
And that's what Phil kind of.
Anyway,
that's his.
Let's
shit.
continue before I rant about this endlessly.
Pretty much for Phil.
It looks like another $1.50 tip has come in.
I have gaming pictures behind me. I'm playing a video game.
This is from the Dark Side Child Returns, so they're actually here live.
I'm a gamer guy.
Morning. What's your favorite Persona game?
No, you're not a gamer, bro. You're not.
All right, hold on. There's like a million questions.
You're like the biggest
I'm gonna try to answer these very
ever.
fast because it's like 400 questions. Your favorite Persona game or protagonist? Probably Persona 4. Protagonist, I don't even remember them. What's your favorite Disney MCU show?
He don't even remember the protagonist from Persona 4, bro. Whoa. Who are your favorite protagonists from Persona 4? I don't even remember. I don't know. I don't really play these games because I like them. You might as well say that. I don't really play these games like you do. I don't really remember, okay? I just played that for a few bucks.
I only saw one, WandaVision. I literally never watched another show before. I used to watch that one that was on TV, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I thought that was only okay. I thought WandaVision was pretty good. What are your thoughts on Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul? They're amazing. I love both shows. Never saw the end of Better Call Saul, though. Which one do you like more? I think is the best show.
Whatever. I believe Phil watched Breaking Bad, but not Better Call Saul. He's too busy. Working 6 days a week, babysitting uploads, bro.
No, I don't know, because I didn't finish Better Call Saul, so I can't answer that. What's your favorite Batman movie?
Fucker didn't even finish Better Call Saul. That just confirms it for me. He's too... I have to babysit the uploads. Don't you see? I have no time to watch Better Call Saul. He's lying. Phil ain't watched Better Call Saul, bro.
1989 Batman, Tim Burton, with, of course, Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson as the Joker. What are your thoughts on Neon Genesis Evangelion? Never saw it, so I can't really attest. I only saw it like late night on Adult Swim. Would you ever react to the show? Probably not, because reacting to anime is a whole nightmare in itself on YouTube. Do you prefer the... do you ever watch the original Quantum Leap, watched the entire series and loved it? Do you prefer the original? Never saw the new one, so I can't compare. What do you think compares to the original? Don't know, never saw it. What's your favorite Raimi Spider-Man movie? 1. How would you rank the 3 movies? 1, 2, 3. Wow. You really packed a lot of questions into a $1.50 tip. I hope you're okay with my very fast lightning round answers, because we have to end the show.
And because it was $1.50, bro. Yo, Phil gave you a $1.50 fucking answer, dude.
And that was a crazy amount of questions.
Super generic, super fast.
It looks like some super chats came in too. Hold on.
Yo, Felon! My guy, bro. 4 months in the pocket. Thanks for re-upping the chill pack. Big ups. Big ups to you, dude. I hope you'll be here tonight when we restream Phil. You already know. We gonna be fucking fighting.
It looks like there was an anonymous $2 tip.
We're gonna be playing some
so I just want to shout
Fighter,
that out.
bro.
There was a completely anonymous $2 tip, no message attached to that one. So I want to count that one as well. So thank you for that. Excuse me. And then Purple Aki re-upped their membership for 4 months. Is loving the changes to your content. Big ups. Big ups to you, Purple Aki. Thanks for the support. Metatron, also with a membership. Now, this is a new one. Looks like it is. A fresh new membership saying, I wish you well in life. Thank you, Metatron. Actually, I take that back. That might have been a re-up. Because now it is a re-up. Never mind. Thank you, Metatron, for the support. Lycifer Soul with a $10 super chat. I'm your biggest fan.
Oh, I see. This is OIC right now.
And I'm still waiting for the official biggest Dark Side Phil fan plaque. Don't worry, that's in process. That'll be out to you by next millennium.
That was an OIC chat, dude.
Thank you,
What the
Lycifer Soul,
fuck?
for the super chat. Okay.
Lycifer Soul is
I've caught up on
OIC.
everything, and we do have to end the show, guys, so that we can actually get into Baldur's Gate 3 for today. So thank you all. A great start. I had fun. I hope that you guys did too. And now we're going to jump back into this Underdark. Like I said, I think we're at the point where we were looting. And
Intergalactic's an old dent.
I think there was an item that people were saying I could combine to do that ice thing, but also now I have the components to go back to the forge.
Like, I know I've seen Lycifer Soul before,
that
but
bark that we found.
I don't know,
and then
dude.
We go back to the other area, to the final part of the Underdark
The
or whatever.
patterns match
By the way,
OIC
Stealthy
for
Kupo.
For me,
6-month membership says, have you ever seen an actual 4-sided die? No.
But I could be
Could
wrong,
you make a
right?
4-sided die? Is that
But
possible?
that's the fun. That's the fun. We could all be wrong. And OIC is really just OIC. OIC doesn't have like 150 socks and likes to talk to themselves in Phil's chat and cosplay as a trans woman and shit like that. You know? So I could be wrong for sure.
I'm not a dice aficionado or anything.
I'm not even going to say I'm not.
I mean,
you know,
you could, right? 1, 2, 3,
wrong.
and the one on the bottom. 3 sides. So it kind of look like a triangle. Would that be like a triangle with a square bottom?
Very disingenuous to me.
How would that work, though? Because would it roll properly? It wouldn't be even when you roll it, right? I don't think it would ever be
yeah,
even
we're
when you roll
gonna
it.
cover that
Wouldn't
before
you have
I hop off.
A strong increased chance.
We
of
talked
always,
about
like,
it, or I
flat and
talked
not
about
working?
it, but we'll actually tap into that just for a second, because I guess it is important.
A triangle with a triangle bottom. Oh yeah, you're right. All 4. It would be 4 triangles. 3 triangles and a triangle on the bottom. I never seen it, but it makes sense. Okay, cool. No, I'm not a dice guy. You know, I've literally never. The only things I ever used dice for were board games back in the day. You know, any game where you roll the dice to play. Monopoly,
suburban white household games. Sorry, Monopoly, Yahtzee. I got Yahtzee, Mom. Mom. Oh, Mom, I'm about to buy Birdwork Place. You better look out, Mama Burnell. I can see little Phil doing that. Dude, with all his play Monopoly money, dude. I'm about to buy the Southern Railroads. Oh.
What was the game that I played with my parents all the time? Clue. You always use dice. Yep. Those, you know, I was like 2-3 years
fucking Clue. Why didn't I name Clue?
I never saw any of these complex RPG dice or anything.
Why didn't I name
in this
Clue?
Game, some of the most complex I've ever seen. A 20-sided die is pretty insane, right? All right. Shall we adjourn? I think we should adjourn.
See you later, C-Monkey.
Honestly, thank you guys. Great podcast. Long one. A lot to talk about. Tomorrow, guys, remind me, let's do the Phil's Day Off segment tomorrow, because I actually have some interesting stuff to talk about from my day off with Kat regarding not only our Wednesday night stream, but some other cool stuff that happened. Some games and
I hope they talk about how detractors made fun of Kat.
But we didn't get to it today.
That'd be cool.
Okay? All right, everyone. Thank you. Great podcast today. Great way to jump right back into the new streaming week. I want to say thank you all. This has been a great experience this week overall. You know, the throwback stuff seems to be doing well so far. It's a good start. I should say that, because, you know, it's always interesting starting up something new and not knowing how it's going to go. But so far, I feel like it's going well. You know, having my wife on stream was a really fun experience. I'm happy and looking forward to more of that.
We're gonna get more. We're getting more Fat Cat, guys. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, bro. I want to see a Fat Cat. Dude, it all depends, right? If Phil and Kat aren't watching a lot of detractor shit, which they are, and if while they're streaming, they could keep it like the brick wall up, which will be too hard to do. It's going to be too hard. It's too much for Phil's mods. Things are going to slip through. I don't think Cat's going to last too long, but I'm excited to see it. I am. I'm excited to see how long Cat could, you know, swim around in the shit fucking vortex for
really
real
right now,
with us.
You know, on the channel here.
Let's see if Cat can rock with the big boys.
So thank you guys, and let us now end the show. Tomorrow, like I said, let's not only
but I doubt it. Like I said earlier,
let's also do a Phil's Day Off segment, because I have a lot to say.
Phil's done. But like I said earlier, bro, if we don't see Cat until after the interview, then it confirms all of our theories and thoughts, right? That, well, they're not even theories, bro. It's like kind of common sense. Mike coached Phil and Kat to do this. It's all planned. It was all planned. It's all for the documentary. Hump for Rumph, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Yeah. So, I'm going to get out of here. I'll be here tonight for Phil's Street Fighter 6 stream. And like I said earlier, that's usually when I'll play the game myself. I'm trying to get the platinum, so I'll play some ranked games. And then I'll open a custom room for all the boys to sit here and play and hang out. And we can watch Phil. You know, just do our thing like we always do. I appreciate you guys, bro. Love you, dudes. I've been seeing all the low-key love I've been getting a little bit. I'm just gonna tell you guys. I'm a fucking retarded ass stoner, okay? You ain't gonna get nothing special out of me in the vortex. I'm just myself, and I do what I do. So, I appreciate all the new viewers, subs, whoever the fuck, dude, over the last few days over the Fat Cat shit. But I have to preface that, okay? Because I don't want to feel like I let people down. But you see kind of what you get with my stupid ass. But I'll be here tonight. We'll play some Street Fighter. We'll make fun of Phil. I might get some drinks. Get a little fucking drunk, dude. High as fuck. And we'll do what we do here in the fucking Bacon Social Club. We're gonna get fucking negative as fuck like always. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves and each other. If you're at work, don't work too hard. Your job don't give a fuck about you. Only your family and friends are doing it yourself. Yada, yada, yada. Phil's a bitch. Cat is fat. I love you guys. I'll see you later. I'll see you tonight, hopefully.
You betrayed the United States.
God damn, he looks terrifying, bro.
Women suck.
Alright, bro. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back tonight, too, to play some more fighting games. Oh, god damn. Have a good one, guys.